brother. Hey, come here, Slick. Hey, you look good, man. Hey, go get something, man.
I know I'm in jail, but damn man, you playing me too close. I mean, you got bugs in your food, bugs in uniforms, you mess with my mail, you tamper with my packages, you harass my visitors, you eyeball my asshole, you fuck with my head, and yo!
Hey, motherfuckers!
Ain't I human too? I mean, I have children, and I respond to the night. I love music and Puerto Rican women. My name has an echo, and I can dream in two languages. And if that ain't enough, I bleed, and I cry, and I miss my mother. I mean, I understand the mathematics of time. So, get off my back or cut me loose. I mean, ain't I a guest? Nevertheless, and ain't I human too?
Hey,
Providing
motherfuckers!
social and emotional support that reinforce new attitude. It is time for us to raise the voice of consciousness.
It is time for us to raise the voice of consciousness.
No one of us can do everything.
No one of us can do everything.
But each of us can do something.
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 Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Un campesino murió, enterrado en el presidio. A mí mi madre me dijo que el presidente murió.
I can dig it. If I told you about the robins nesting under the eaves of the mess hall near the west wall, the pines rolling across the hills in waves, you'd say I was exaggerating again, or pirating scenes from one of those Sierra Club calendars you stopped sending me years ago. If I told you how I dream about scaling the fence to unsnag the gull dangling in the razor wire, how some nights the wire's invisible and the birds seem to hover while the moonlit Hudson races by, you'd say I should start attending church more often. Stop wasting your time, you say. Most days now, my life's calm as the river, though from time to time, there's been a wicked whipsaw. I remember the day he came in from the yard, streaming sweat and beating. There had been a search in the cell block, books and family photos ripped to shreds. A guard stood smiling at cell hall desk when Butch led the crowd, yelled his complaint. Words took wing, and then a great rushing noise beat the ground as they came. A wave of blue, wearing helmets, vests, wielding axe handles. I caught a fist in the face. Saw a club slam down on the ground with Bush's skull. Then the whir of electric gates banging shut, one after another. Butch trapped on the wrong side of the clubs, and grunting guards gouging eyes in a blue frenzy like birds. Bone busted bread. Locked in the cells. We beat the bars with chairs, cups, and Butch with the sheets flung over half his body. The sheets rising and falling and rising and falling and falling and Our pet cat blew it too. Hair straight, she hissed and spit until a guard kicked her life out. I'm saying she kicked her life out, I tell you. She kicked her life out. If I told you about the poster behind the guard's locker room door, how close the resemblance between Butch and the black man swinging from a tree, the way the guard dragged him by the feet, arms swung wide, head banging the concrete stairs, you tell me how ashamed you are, brother. I say a liar, you call me a liar. Then fold my letter over twice, shaking your head. I built a birdhouse last month, a trellis full of roses. They're spreading manure again out on the farm, and the robin's eggs hatched. Last week, I mailed you the pieces of photos I retrieved from the garbage. They belong to Butch. Butch loves spring.
Shit.
Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Because
you.
there is no other way to say it. Want to be anywhere where nowhere will always be. Invisible. Not full of want. Not in need. Not alone late at night on the street. Not arrested, not patrol car, not suffering disease, not a woman in a man's world, not knee deep in the ragamuffin titers, not jail time, not cell block, not out on good behavior, not 1 in every 4 minority male, not about probation, not on parole, not aching against metal, not
Running is easy, it's easy. Running it's easy, it's easy. Take it easy, take it easy. Lies and gossip, it's the deal around here. Running it's easy, it's easy. Scrub bum, dope fiends, and petty nickel and dime gangsters posing in the yard, styling fake issue clothes and pro-kid sneakers, swapping spit and holding hands with men that look like they do. And check it out, homeboy, what you gonna do about the stick? Huh? Running is easy, it's easy. Out in the street to hear them tell it, they had Cadillacs and Coupe de Villes, a Rolls Royce, a Mercedes Benz, a Learjet, a mansion, 5,000 silk suits, custom made shoes, a bitch on every corner, big fucking bucks like the feds, and entire neighborhoods depending on them for death and good times. And check it out, homeboy, how come you smoking roll right? Huh? Oh, shit, man. Take it easy. Dope was dope then, or so they claim. $1 bag, $4 bag, 2 for 7, 3 for joints, and loose joints for $1. Puff, puff, shoot, shoot, snort, snort all day long, 'cause they had it like that. Word! By the handball court, the one with the steak cap on, he killed Midnight, the big dope connection, and got it, man. 15. He's bad, man. I knew him in the street. Why, it was me, you know. That's what I'm for, you know. Running easy, take it easy. Oh, shit. Oh, here comes this thing. Hey, baby, how's that butt? You know me, always the hustler, 2 for 1 until commissary day. And life keeps on getting lower around here. When it rains, it sounds like a condemned poet, hurriedly typing out his last inspiration. Running is easy, it's easy, take it easy. Before the lights go out, and it's his turn.
by his own anatomy, William wants to be Miss Billy. That is, coming down off a pound of Mexican brown, lace panties ripped. Having turned one trick too many, he crashes on the holding tank, killing floor, which hurts worse than his brain cells.
In my solitude.
He sings like the famous she, sick and trembling, barred in blue, gray voice, quivering.
You taught me.
While protection waits to be paid, stammering in state-issue jeans, not New York's finest, not that blue. Boxed in, locked out, knocked upside his head. The prison rule book needn't spell it out. A rule requires an enforcer. That is, forcer. The birth of the blues is a black woman.
That never died.
Con los muchachos que están tocando un bonito guaguancó. Con los muchachos que están tocando un bonito guaguancó. It's 9:90 and it's gotten to where I talk in my sleep about women that I've never known, and I wake up to prison blank memories of steady shade, a punch thrown, a tear thrust, a pipe connecting, boom, of feet shuffling on dead ground, of swollen, masturbated hands probing my antenna in search of an ass, in search of a poet, in whose scrambled brain the years are squeezed like dry oranges, dripping ever so slowly. And me, like a seed floating in the wake of those who left.
Yo, homeboys, this is me, brother, Zola Agona Azania. I'm number 4969 in the Indiana Department of Corrections, Indiana State Prison, Michigan City, Indiana, 46360. Write me. I'm here. Dear sir, I read your ad in the National Alliance newspaper. I'm confined in the Indiana State Prison. Enclosed herewith, please find poems, peace, me. I'd love to be with you today, if only for a while out in the country. We'll lay back in the hay, hugging and loving the day away. I'd love to be with you today, doing lovely things to you, our own pleasant way, and special feelings loving every day. I'd love to share your company and see your beautiful smile, but since we're separated, we're separated by hundreds of miles, doors, cells, bars. I'll do the next best thing and visit you in hot soul. This is me, man. Try to smile, baby. Me, Zola Agona Azania. Number 109154, man. It's me. I'm right here. I'm in Camp C, Jaguar 4L-7, Louisiana State Prison, Angola, Louisiana. And man, listen, I come to you in good faith. Please find enclosed 3 poems. Media report for the people, by the people, and doing time. These are submitted in reference to a newspaper ad that was placed to the National Alliance. I'm praying they will help your prison project. May you find in the deepest sense of consideration to use these poems in your project. I respectfully await your reply. Roland Lover.
Greetings. 1:45 a.m. First, I wish to introduce myself. My name is Oliver Clifton Grigsby. Please do forgive my point of imposing upon you and your time. But these guys here at West Jefferson Prison seem to not wish to give me a good day's rest if I do not send in a few of my ugly poems. You see, I am beginning nap chapter builder here at Alabama Prison. The paper printed 5/24/90 has really set me up. Ha ha. I mostly do not care to express myself in my poems or other works I do. My mother and father always taught me to always let others say their piece. You know, you people are really on the ball up there. It oftentimes makes me wish I could have gotten exposed to such wonderful peoples. Before I let my hate and fear get the best of me, here in the deep South where I was born, one that is black and mad learned early that to hate is to overcome and prevail. Sometimes over our slave master, the white man, would hate. I am 44 years old, and I have spent all of 23 and a half years behind bars of jail and prison. I even finished school and college in here. Ha, ha. Please forgive my laughing right here, but I had to do so or break down and cry. I have 3 kids that I got in prison on visiting days. I've yet to hear one of them cry, smile, or even complain. But please do not get me wrong here. I come from very proud race and family of peoples. No one made me act out my actions. That is all out just me. And no, I won't lie and say that I have stopped my hating. For how can I? Each day or night that I get out from myself, all I look at are reflections of myself and so many other black men's image. Kids, nothing but young black babies pushed into a hate factory where they either go down as false gays, punks, or worse, or become killers, pimps, players, drug pushers, or food cones. I could really set upon this, but out of respect, I will check myself. Oh yeah, Bob Friedman wrote me a long letter getting on my set about all this stuff going on and opening up and letting go. Ha, ha, ha. Every time we talk, Shirley or one of the others say this, and I really wish they were here in person so they could let me show them just what some of the situations in here is about. Like all the guys here are being pushed to send in poems, well, they all know what it's really about in here, so we send in what we got. And they all send their love and respect to all of you comrades up there. Please forgive me for dropping my load on you. Be sure to extend my regards to Dr. Falana and the rest of the crew. Here is some stuff I did at age 31. There was others, but I really feel in some kind of strange way that there are many blacks that should have knowledge of these. Thanking you in advance for your time and your efforts regarding this matter and subject. Yours in the struggle, Oliver C. Grigsby, number 104912-C, 4-62-B, Besmere, Alabama, Department of Corrections.
At Plymouth Rock, man, you shot and murdered your way across the country and didn't know how to stop. Your wars, your dope, your slums, we sick of that, man. We're sick of that shit. Then, when we get mad and riot, why, man, you go and have a fit. You send in your pigs to shoot us down and throw us in jail, a hellhole you found. When we applied for work, you said there was none. Ball-busting jobs for others, minimum wages for some. Your education was inferior, an insult to our name. 400 years of slavery, hey man, that's a crying shame. Hey man, yo, why don't you get out of our way? What more lies have you got to say? Cause this is how you get your rocks off. Anyway, is you deaf motherfucker? You went out and you committed a crime. And now you're in prison. You know you're doing time. So what are you going to do with your mind? You can go to school if you want, or you can act a fool and you don't have to learn. But the true prison is in your mind. I will not be an arrogant man, and I will have a peace of mind. You can be right or you can be wrong, and yet you will still do time. The prison is in your mind. The prison of love, the prison of hate, which one will you take? The prison of right and wrong, which one will make you strong? Where is your morality if you don't fight for privacy? Big sister is looking at you. There is no privacy. I tried to learn a trade, but you tried to hold me back. I tried to do my best, but you didn't want me to learn. You didn't want me to learn a trade because of the crime that I had done. So I pray to God to forgive my sin and for me to move on ahead. The prison is in your mind. The prison of love and hate, which one will you take? The prison of right and wrong, which one will make you strong?
Is you deaf, motherfucker?
The world that we know is moving on. If we don't catch up with it, we won't have a home. We can go on the street, while some are in prison and have no hope. There's a new world about to begin. No one will hold me back. Nobody will hold me back. Fuck you. I don't have to depend upon nobody's help. Things that I do for myself. All I have to do is stay in school and learn how to master the golden rule. Learn how to master the golden rule. Learn how to do for myself. Don't listen to the people who use the word can't. Learn how to do for yourself. Think. No one will hold me back. Nobody will hold me back. Do you know that the man is a mind, a thinking being? Do you know what I mean? Stop, think. Woman is womb of mind, the mother of every human being. Do you understand what I mean? No one will hold me back. To each is the goal to which God has turned to us, striving together as in a race. For all that is good, for no one will hold me back. Goo-goo, fuck you, mama, dada, mama, dada, goo-goo, mama, goo-goo, dada. I came into this world sent by God, our Heavenly Father, to put love, joy, and peace into man and women life. Brought only hate, hurt, and sorrow to both. Never enough to eat, and very little places to sleep. Always that damn black child. Goo-goo, dada, mama, goo-goo, dada, mama. Started crawling, pulling in and everything in my way onto me, trying to catch a hold into this old cold world. Boy, turned loose and lonely. Started to walk on sticks of rubber, afraid of any and everybody and thing. Always thinking and hearing the after effects of my past, of learning to crawl. Learn to run. Running away from home. White man caught me. He says from up high, black child, you got to be lonely. We don't need no black child roaming these southern streets. Black child got to be lonely. Lied and went to Vietnam. Almost got killed. Goops say, you here and you got to be lonely. Started a life of crime, caused a lot of trouble, a lot of fucking trouble. Caused, most of all, my family did lose their minds. Whiskey, dope, hate of self and others, caught up in the spectrum of a black child. Goo-goo, gaga, mama, goo-goo, mama, gaga. Fell in the state pen, got more time than I had life on earth. Judge in his long black robes told me, boy, you got to learn to love society. Don't need no more black child on its streets. Goo goo, gaga, mama.
American land, and crime is everywhere. Shit. And people don't seem to care. Babies are born in old abandoned homes, and that's the way it is. A lone lost child by a country road, nobody seems to know. Don't give up the struggle, little baby, for one day you will survive. This is American land, and crime is everywhere, and people don't seem to care. The crooks are out in the street, robbing every people they meet. The thieves are in the stores doing what they know, and who knows what they do. Take me away from this foolishness. Take me away from this mess. Looking around, and what do you see? People doing everything they want to be. This misinterpretation of words calling girls guys, girls guys, girls guys. Oh, we know that ain't right. And we know that somebody lied, calling girls guys. calling girls, guys. It does not matter what the people say. Standing up for right is the only way. So don't give up the struggle, my brothers. Don't give up the struggle, my sisters. For if you give up, you will not survive. And then you will be no more. This is American land. And crime is everywhere. And people don't see it. Allow me to journey into the unknown. Free my mind, free agony, free hatred. Stop, stop, stop. There's something on my mind, something heavy on my mind. Like a 2-ton grapnel anchor, dragging me insane. The taste of life bitter, bitter justice, bitter love. In the ghetto, on the streets, bitter, 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 bitter as can be. Feel the pain, but stop, stop, stop and look.
Is you deaf?
Stop and think. Know the consequence. Stop to love. Stop the hate. Condemn not, shall not be condemned. Gas chamber, lethal injection, electric chair. Why no, just stop. Berlin's wall like London bridges come tumbling down. Democracy spreading, Soviet Union threading the eye of the needle quick. The wheel is turning, turning fast. People dying, babies crying. President lying. President lying.
Is you deaf?
Money flying. Gold is trying. Congress buying. Oh, blurting, burning. Glory, oh glory, oh Gloria, burning. Drug dealers yearning. South Africa still not free. Stop, 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 stop. Please stop. I am traveling a lonely road, which no one chooses to share. That seems to be a contradiction. For this road is crowded as hell. No one seems to touch, think, or care, just stare. Feelings and emotions are mute. For some, the journey is short. For others, it's too long. For some, eternity. Their presence is mere existence, tangled in the spider web of life.
Is you deaf, motherfucker?
Reflections of the past obliterate. This dimension is one of a kind, only to the unknown. Architecturally designed with grace, covertly seeking destruction. Travelers here carry on an illusion, never stopping to wonder where this narrowing road leads. Misconstruing this artifact, which surely will taint the soul, this journey is like quicksand. The more you wiggle, the deeper you sink.
Shit. Shit, man.
Still,
Shit.
they must continue to travel onward. For there's that iota of hope at the end of the road. In the distance, there's a light, which seems to pull a rabbit out of its hat and do a disappearing act. Never to be seen again, sucker. I'm doing time. I'm doing time on cloud nine. Deprivation of social sex and joy. I substitute as my fantasies toys. Imprisoned against my will. Dying and dead, but still waiting to be killed. Is jail a living hell? The imbalanced norms of society. The 13th Amendment. I resent knowing that it legally makes me a slave in this advanced day of modern science, industrialized technology, and a fast way to your grave. The unbalanced norms of society, captured colonial prisoners, enslaved by objective conditions, in a society that's untrue, 2 times loser, 3 times no more. Know the day and hour to say your last and only prayer before meeting lazy boy. The ugly, 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 ugly. Oogly, oogly, ugly, ugly, oogly, oogly, ugly, 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 oogly, oogly, ugly, ugly, ugly. Capital punishment, the unbalanced norm of society. Premeditated murder by the iron hands of the state. They kill people who kill people just to prove that killing is wrong. The unbalanced norms of society. At the very whim of a judge and jury, death penalty, they say, reserved for the poor, while the rich pay and walk away, just like Nixon and his boys in Contra-Pro, the upper economic brackets, the unbalanced norms of society. Poor people must suffer the fate of injustice in a world of blue and white collar terrorists, gangsters and thieves that claim no hurt, the unbalanced norms of society. I grew up in this world without love. I grew up in this world without a mother or father at home. They left me at home all alone. My mind began to wander and roam. If you ever dream, my brothers, dream that you'll be somebody great. Don't dream that you're a disgrace. You should seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. If you want to make your place in the world, if you want to be somebody great, they were the ones that held me back. But now I'm here to let you know. I'm here to let you know. I'm here to let you know that things won't be the way they were before. I went to school and got an education, and now I'm back a leader of the nation. The blind and the seeing are not alike, nor are the depths of darkness and the light, nor alike the living and those that are dead. Those that do good and those that do bad. You never dream, my brothers, dream that you'll be something of faith. Dream that you're a disgrace. I want my mother and my father to be united again. Share a little love with me and be the best of friends. This is a dream. But nobody seems to know. If you ever dream, my brothers, dream that you'll be somebody great. Don't dream that you're a disgrace. There ain't but 2 kinds of people in this world. Those who love right and those who do wrong. And this is what you got to understand. The color don't mean a thing. This color is green. To the Bahamian man and woman, we must do all we can. If we don't stand up together, divided, we will fall. Love is a fact that you can't hide. And it is something that you feel inside. Love is hard work, and you feel pain. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. Shit. I believe that people are strong. Only if they believe they can, you got to have knowledge in your mind in order for your love to survive. If you ever dream, my brothers, dream that you'll be somebody great. Don't dream that you're a disgrace. It is a dream in a heavenly body. Nobody seems to know.
I'd love to be with you today, if only for a while. Out in the country, we'll lay back in the hay, hugging and loving the day away. I'd love to be with you today, doing lovely things our own pleasant way, and special feelings loving every day. I'd love to share your company and see your beautiful smile. But since we're separated,
dear sir,
I'll do the next.
I have read your introduction as it is placed on the bulletin board here at MTL, and I would like for you and your associates to know that I in particular are one person that is greatly honored and do appreciate your concern of the written talents of prisoners within prison. I am, however, currently working on a work which is basically dealing with my life in prison and out of prison. Attached you will find a poem entitled Sometimes I Wonder. Though the book I am now on and have completed enough pages to consider it as 2 chapters, and I must admit, I am not perfect. But I do, however, have great writing ability. I may need some help in completing the book, as I am not receiving any as of yet. The book is entitled Reason, Not Emotion, based on my past life and first time in prison, and currently my second time. Tell me, what do you think of this poem? I do have an original copy. Any help in the matter of completing Reason, Not Emotion would be greatly appreciated. Yours in the struggle, Tyrone M. Nix, number 181728.
Sometimes I wonder,
am I ever gonna make it home? These days go by fast, but then time always lasts. You go by the rules doing what is
Man, they got me locked up in this prison, man.
You play the games
They
they
got me
have,
locked.
but then the joke's on you. Hey, tell me, so I can tell you, go straight, do right, but then you still wait.
Man, they got
Sometimes
me
I
locked up in
wonder,
this prison, man.
am I ever gonna make it home? Sometimes I wonder, these simple rules, it's so hard to follow. This system won't leave me alone. They call me up, drag me, lock me, front
Man,
me,
they got me
control
locked up in this
sentence your
prison,
new
man.
home. They make me sleep on the floor, chain and bolt the door, visitors in and out. Who's that man? What's he done? Threatening behavior, assault and battery is what the police say. These days go by fast, but then time always lasts. Smile on their face, in your face, in your face.
Man, they got me locked up in this
Television,
prison, man.
games, videos. For the bad and terrible thoughts your mind can't erase. You play the games they have, participate in this and that. What more can one do? When calls you out, boy, I want to talk to you. Do you like it here?
Man, they
What
got
is
me
this?
locked up in this
A
prison,
trick
man.
question? Ask me again. Then ask me without that grin. Warden said, boy, you better shut your mouth and learn to wisen up. You better shut your mouth. You better shut your mouth. You assaulted my officer, and your threatening behavior is dead. You keep this up, and I have your head.
Man, they got
Should
me
give
locked
you
up
time
in
to
this
think
prison,
things
man.
out.
They got me locked
3
up in
months
this
deadlocked for meals. Don't let him out. Sometimes I wonder, am I ever gonna make it home?
Man, they got me locked up in this
This
prison.
system won't leave me alone. They keep pushing me, won't let me be. COs, ain't this a shame? Smiling with you. Admit the shame, admit the game, but they still play the warden's game. Shame, game. And it may take a bat to show the COs where it's at. Detainment for the inmates, only later to be caught from busting windows and glass, chasing COs in the bathrooms. They'll show him where it's at. We'll
Man,
show
they got
him
me
where
locked
it's
up in
at.
this prison, man.
Sometimes I wonder, am I ever gonna make it home? We rise at 6 a.m. and back down at 12. This place is sweeter than candy. Sweet girls here. We got some sweet girls here, baby, for you. Sometimes it's hell. Such a long way to go. But soon I'll be home. They tell you to go straight, do right, and wait. Up at 6 a.m., put on your thinking cap. Sometimes I wonder, am I ever gonna make it home? This place is sweeter than candy. Sometimes it's hell. We got some sweet girls here for you. Such a long way to go. This place is sweeter than candy. Sometimes it's hell. Soon I'll be home. But wait. And wait.
Man, they got me locked up in this prison, man.
'Cause baby, I can't tell. This brother's cold, man. Greetings. I'm a poet that knows it and long for the world in which to show it. My style varies from the rhythmic, form sextet sonnets to the explicit and risque. The majority are amorous in nature. There are approximately 35 completed poems in my collection,
Ban this
including
sucker.
12 recent ones that were penned here while I am doing a parole violation for 8 months. I
Ban
consider
this
myself somewhat of a linguist, away with words, and show quite a bit of diversity with expression. Proper in one verse, yet slang in the next, hitting you like pain. The overall intention is to appeal to people of all walks of life, whatever their beliefs or moral persuasion. Knowing like-minded individuals do exist and want a little recognition. My poem. Do you really care if I breathe the open air, lost forever in the hole, doing life without payroll? Dig. Oh, my name is J.P. Garrett. My number is 838-7375. I'm up here in Comstock, New York. Yo, Holmes, my name is Willie Scott. I've come to believe that I have been imprisoned in my own thoughts and fears all my life, and that if I don't change, I will never be the best person I can be in my life. I result of holding on to my fears, conflicts, and self-imposed bullshit has begun to relapse into drug use. The guilt of acts I committed while abusing myself with drugs often leads me to the fear of being killed. While walking down the street, by someone walking up behind me and blowing my brains out. Being afraid to expose this has left me feeling alone and unworthy of concern or care from anyone. In my mind, to expose this would give the peoples in my life what they need to leave me. And I have a hard feel of being alone. It is my hope to bust through the barriers of my own bullshit, or the bullshit that society has given me. And I accepted and held on to by the opposing fears and conflicts. My last escapade with drugs was very painful for me and those that care about me. It pushed me to a point in my life where I had to make a decision. And I made the decision to be more of who I am and who I want to be. The following poem is one of my many ways for me to expose myself. Love, Willie Dennis Scott.
Stand alone, stand alone, stand alone. Afraid to live, afraid to die. What do I do? Get high and lie? Walk down the street, blow my head off, keep it to myself, weak pink junkie. I'm a punk, man. Put me on the spot in New York. Powerful maybe, but still afraid, still alone. Ask for help, weak punk junkie, weak punk junkie, weak punk junkie, weak punk junkie. Running high, because I lie. Afraid for those things to stay the same. Afraid to stand and make a change. Laugh fat meat. Slap my face. Pop, Miss Peterson. Ask for help. We punk junkie. Shit. Malcolm, Martin, Marcus. Make that change. Be afraid, Jim. Ask for help. Black man powerful. Weak punk junkie. Aisha, Elaine, what to do? I ain't lie. Blow my head off. Walking down the street, afraid to say what I think to who I meet. Does it matter? Make that change. Be afraid. Black, powerful, punk, junkie, weak. Maybe not. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Push me. Help me. Get real. Be for real. Be for real. Leroy, Val, Gwen, Kyle, Karen, Mike. Weak junkies. Maybe. Still afraid? Yes. Make that change, baby. Be afraid. Grow. Be afraid. Learn. Be afraid. Get real. Be afraid. Teach. Be afraid. Love. Be afraid. Allow people to love me. Be afraid. Reach out. Be afraid. Jesus, Allah, what to do? Be afraid. And change, man. And change, man. And change, man. And change. Hey, man, this is me. The enclosed poem was written back in 1974 when I was first arrested and eventually sentenced to life imprisonment. I call it the onion. Life is like an onion. You peel it layer by layer, and sometimes you cry. P.S. Please tell Dr. Fulani I asked for her. We are childhood friends from Chester, PA. Peace. Yo, this is Larry Stephenson from Dallas, number AM-1449. Dallas, PA. You know it's at. It's right home. Basmillah Araham, near Rahim, with the name Allah the Gracious, the Compassionate, new art form of creation, beautiful sons of time. Yo ho! In the May 31st, 1990 issue of the National Alliance, I was asked to send any poems to you or the Castile Center. Please find here with this letter 2 of my poems I wrote in 1984 and 1985. I am an incarcerated inmate and would appreciate it if you will provide me with more information regarding the publishing of inmate poems. I remain your brother in the struggle, S. Sharif Abdul Rahim. Living in the fast lane. Don't you know it's a deadly game? Everybody needs somebody to love, somebody to talk with, someone to hug. But some people are into pain, using dope and smoking cocaine. They love the feel of heroin as it flows through their vein, and the pressure it puts on their brain. They couldn't get the monkey off their back, so they lied and stole and turned to crap. A man who will steal, will he kill? The mind is sick. It needs a fix, living in the fast lane. Lost all my money in a gambling game. I'm standing on a corner and it's pouring down rain. So now you're standing in the unemployment line. You ran out of coal, so now you're drinking that wine. Don't burden me with your foolishness. Hold me back from my success. Discipline and harmony will bring you closer to unity. Vandalism is all over this world. Teen age pregnancy affect every girl. Mama is standing in the welfare line, and the father don't want to claim his child. Living in the fast lane, you can count the stars in heaven, and people will love or hate you no matter who you are. Keep your mind on the future, brothers and sisters, and you will have better days.
Good luck, homies.
I release state. I travel from Rikers to upstate in the life of an inmate.